Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining this episode of She's Successful. Today we have a great show. I'm your host, Nadia, and we got our host, Miss Lavita.
How are you today, this evening? We
Uh,
got a great show in store for
yeah,
you.
I'm a little tired because last night we were up late. We did the International Love Connection, and I think we were good. We did another great connection last night. Hopefully, they come back next Friday and let us know how it went. And if you want to be a guest on our International Love Connection, you make sure that you inbox us and let us know that you want to be a guest on that show and let us hook you up and help you find love as well. And remember, hit that subscribe button if you want some one-on-one content that you can't get if you're not a subscriber to our channel. And guess what? We also have that stars button. So send us some stars so we can keep bringing some good shows to you and keep
That's right.
bringing that content. So subscribe. I think it's real cheap. It's a $2.99 a month or $1.99 a month. Subscribe to She's Successful. Go ahead and hit that share button. We want to see some numbers because we have a great show on today. Our guest, she is sitting right here. Her name is Latif Whitaker, and she is a businesswoman. I mean, all the way around. She is owner of Enaj. Am I saying it right?
Yes, you
Enaj
are.
Health and Beauty. She's a radio personality, and this young lady has created a card game. So here is a brief video of what she does.
Latif Whitaker is the owner of the
Oh, our
It
video.
was brief.
It was not supposed.
Latif Whitaker is the owner of Enaj Health and Beauty LLC, an all-natural makeup and hair care line. She is also a personality on redmediaradio.com and the creator of What She Said. Her latest and proudest accomplishment, other than her children, is the invention of What She Said, the card game. Latif's main goal in life is to continue to inspire anyone who feels that they are incapable of succeeding in life due to hardship and past mistakes or bad choices. Her personal motto is, never lose yourself no matter what you go through. Just hold on to the best part of you and you will never be completely lost.
Well, before we get started, we want you all to get your vitamin B12 and your B19. Grab your goalies. You know, I just can't get enough of these goalies. Lavita, did you take your goalies today?
You know what? I didn't, but I want you to
Oh
be
no,
careful
you gotta.
because you
Okay,
know
I'm
what
gonna
this
take
woman
two. I'm
almost
gonna take
done?
two goalies for you.
She
Again, this is
almost overdosed on them.
they so good. This is apple cider vinegar right here. And when I tell you it's not too sweet, it got just the right amount of sweetness and tartness to it, and it's healthy for you. It supports your health function and your healthy energy metabolism. Here's a little commercial for Goalie.
Kickstart your day with Goalie. Use our code She's Successful and save 10% on your order. These gummies include vitamins B12 and B9 that support healthy immune function, heart health, and maintain healthy energy metabolism.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for Miss Latif Whitaker. Thank you for joining us today on She's Successful.
Thank
We
you
want
for
you guys
having
to
me.
share this video. I don't know, give me 100 viewers in the next 3 minutes or something. Share, 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 because she is talking about some important stuff today. And all of you out there need to know all about this young lady, because when I tell you she has done something with this card game, we're going to get to the card game, but it's very innovative. And I think everybody needs to know about this. But start off and let us know a little bit about your background. Tell us a little bit about your history and your background and where you're from, and just let us learn about who you are.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, my name is Latif Whitaker. I'm from a city called Chester, Pennsylvania. It's right outside of, it's in between Philadelphia, the city, and the state of Delaware. Um, I'm a mother before anything. I'm a mother. Both of my parents are still living in my life. My siblings, Um, a little bit more about my background is I've always had a love for like natural healing. Even since like I was a little girl, since I was very young, I was taking like garlic and honey. And I don't even know why I was doing it,
Mhm.
other than the fact that my father used to have a book. He probably still has it, a book called Back to Eden. And
Mhm.
I would just read what I could, and something just resonated with me about it. Telling something just told my soul that, you can live a healthy lifestyle through these herbs.
So that's
If I'm
what led you to like the
wrong, I don't
health
know, but
products. Yeah.
hmm so I've just always been experimenting with just herbs, even, taking them when I was younger. And then I started doing more research and finding out that I can put my own little concoctions together and use the herbs for more than just, taking them by mouth. And I was experimenting with my first product was mascara. I just dove right into the mascara looking for natural ways to get that black color without using any type of dye or any type of artificial coloring or anything like that. So once I found out the mascara, it just became addictive. I just started looking and experimenting and looking and experimenting. And eventually I started perfecting products one by one.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit more about the card game that you have.
The card game. So
Yeah.
the card game is something that I came up with after doing what she said on my fiance and I's station, redmediaradio.com.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And it literally just came to me one night. It just came to me like, wait a minute, I think I can do more with what she said. I think I can grow the brand. And just I don't know how I really don't know how it came to me. It really felt like just like divine intervention, like something just said a card game. And then all of the ideas, every piece, every component of it just started coming to me. The hardest part about actually bringing it into fruition was the charms. And I guess we'll get into that,
Yeah.
about how the game actually goes.
Yeah.
But the charms and counting it and thinking, okay, how many players do you want? That took me a while to really, and that actually came to me one night just laying in bed. I just did some math, like, 36 charms, 4 people. And then from there, I
Wow.
just added the little pieces, together to put the box together.
Okay, we gonna have you go into that, but I kind of want to take it back a little bit because I
Mm-hmm.
really want to talk about these health and beauty products that you have, and
Mm-hmm.
what exactly does your health and beauty line encompass? Like, what types of products, do you have?
Mm-hmm. So I have all natural makeup. When I say makeup, I mean mascara, lip gloss, lipstick, blush, eyeliner, eyeshadow, and Tim-free formula nail polish. And that's the makeup. That's all of the makeup. And
And
then
it's
I
all
also
natural. It's all
all
natural
natural,
products.
all natural,
Mhm.
So I guess it's so that you mean there's no chemicals in there.
no
This
chemicals,
is
no.
like what you call safe makeup, because I guess the
Yes.
stuff that we use, it has a lot of stuff that is harmful for us. And I think a lot of
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
us women out here, we oftentimes don't think about the ingredients that's
Mm-hmm.
in the makeup and things that we use. Talk a little bit about the difference between your product and the ones that we buy, say like commercial brought products that may have these things in there.
Well, to put it in layman's terms,
Mhm.
I have a 9-month old and I have no fear. If she gets into it, it's not a problem.
Okay.
And her
Okay.
mouth, it doesn't matter. The only difference between my makeup and commercial makeup is when I had the vision of making the makeup, it is to enhance any features that you already have. So my makeup won't make you look like outside of yourself. You can wear my makeup and still look and see who you are. You're not looking at a totally different face, and you don't have to feel like, I don't want to say shameful, but when you take it off, you're not looking in the mirror like, oh, it's back to me. It's like it enhances what you already have.
Gotcha. So it's not
Hmm.
that heavy kind of stuff. It's
Right.
something that's light and just makes you look natural and make you feel good about yourself. And you know it's
Yes.
healthy for you when you put it on.
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah, because
Now,
Exactly.
sometimes I buy products and I put them on and they either break me out, or they kind of mess with me a lot of times. So I'm always looking for that natural product. And so I'm just so happy that you have that. And we have to get a link to put where we can get these products at.
Okay.
But I think that is just so innovative and so wonderful that you invented something like this.
and let me
Because
ask, and let me cut in
Mhm.
for just a moment and say what kind of the product that you made, is it good for all types of complexions?
Yes.
Is it just for black complexion, or is it all the colors of the rainbow?
No, everyone. I've had custom.
Okay.
I've had. I go around out in the community. I give out samples. It doesn't matter who it is. They all, they all can use it. Sometimes I run back into people and they're like, "Oh my god, I really like that lipstick." Or a lot of people actually like the smell because of the shea butter that I use. Now, if you are allergic, like to tree nuts or anything like that, I've had people let me know, and then I can substitute what I use as the base. But a lot of the base is shea butter and coconut oil. So if you're allergic to tree nuts, then that might be an issue. But I can also substitute. I know what oils are, similar to coconut oil, but not a tree nut oil.
are those the
Okay.
oils
Now,
they talk about when they say essential
mhm.
oils? Because I always see that term. Are those what you call essential? Like, what is the difference
N-
in like the bases? What are?
No, essential oil is like almost like a tincture. So it
Okay,
has like a some of them have like an alcohol base.
okay,
Mhm.
So essential oil isn't as oily as actual coconut oil or sesame seed oil or olive oil. Those are
and those
actual
oils, are
oils
they
that are
good for
like,
your hair too? Those oils, are they
yes,
good? Do you have products for the hair as well?
I do. I have a hair cream. I make shampoo. I make conditioner.
Oh wow.
And
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Okay. Let's see.
So let's go into your card game. Did you happen to bring a sample with you so we can see it? Do you have
I
it?
brought the game. I bring the game everywhere I
I
go.
was
All
hoping you
right.
got it. I was hoping. I'm like, I hope she brought the game because we want to show it. We want people to see. Okay, we got 100 in the room. Come on, keep coming, keep sharing this video because people really need to see it. Share, share, share. Okay, let's
So
see this
here's the
cup. Let's see
game.
this cup.
This
Oh
this is
wow, that's the
actually one of
packaging
my
is pretty.
lipsticks right here. If you want to see, I have top water. So I try to make everything like very girly, very feminine. So this is
Yeah.
actually one of my lipsticks. Like when I'm
Oh,
going
is
out and
that
doing demos.
pretty?
Yeah. So and it's like diamond with the little
Oh, I
tassel
love
and
it. Do you
that's
see the case on this lipstick?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy you brought samples. I'm like, does she have samples to show? Oh wow, that is so pretty.
That's the lipstick. And
Okay.
this is the actual card game. I'll just show the box. It comes in right now. I just have my Anaj sticker on it.
Okay.
Um, like I said, everything is like extra girly. So like I decorate the box really nice. Um,
Okay. It's pretty.
so it comes with a like a scented sachet. So when you open the box, you smell a feminine fragrance, depending
Okay,
on
so
what
it's
it is.
already setting the mood. It's making you putting you in a
Yep.
good mood as soon as you open up the box. Okay.
Yes. Yep. And let me see. So each card game comes with 4 gifts, just like an icebreaker, because some of the women may know each other, some won't. But I mean, if somebody's a little shy, if you come to a gathering and you say we're going to play a game and you already have a gift for them, it's like, okay, that kind of helps ease things and it'll help you open up a little bit when it's time for the conversations.
Okay.
So with my demo, it comes with 2 pair of earrings and these headbands.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh, that's
So what is the object of the game? Is it to make friends or is it an
It's
icebreaker or
it's a little bit of it's just
okay.
like everything that us women like to do. We just like to talk, and
Okay.
it can be therapeutic, it can be just for fun, it can be for entertainment, it can be because you want to do something nice for your girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
So they come with the gifts, and then they come with 4 blank charm bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
They also come with 4 bags of charms. There's 36 charms in each bag. But
Mhm.
this is just a demo. The actual game is the bags are like pink sachets. I make it look really feminine and pretty and welcoming
Mm-hmm.
for women to play. So you
Okay.
have the games. I mean, you have the charms, and then I even have lip tokens. So say you already played the game, you use the charms, but you still want to play the game, but maybe you don't want to come back to me and get more charms, or you don't want to go get more charms, you can still
Mhm.
use the lip tokens as counters.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
even put little tweezers, like because some people have nails, or they might not
Right.
have
They
nails, they
can't
might
pick
not
up
be
the
able
little
to fit
charms. Right.
them.
That's so
Yep,
thoughtful for the people
yep.
with the nails.
And it comes in a bed of roses.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. That is very
So
feminine.
like,
All
how do I
right.
win the game? Is there
So
like a
that's
winner
this is
at
the
the end
fun
of the
part.
game?
So these are the cards right
Okay.
here, and each card has a situation. And the situations can be anything from something involving other women. It can be a situation involving your children, and then the situations involving men.
Mhm.
So you read, I'll read one of the cards. This one is a little, I don't know, I want to say raunchy, but it's a little serious. But this
Okay.
card says, my man's side piece just showed up to my door telling me it's time I know the truth. So,
You see me? I'm like, what?
so we have 3 choices. Is A, I invite her in. She seems really cool. B, I tell her there's nothing to talk about. He's her man now. I'm done. Or C, I tell her she has 1 minute to get away from my door before I start swinging. So I
Okay.
tried to make the choices very realistic.
My question, mine would be B. Since you decide, since he got the audacity to have a side piece, guess what? He yours now. He yours.
Oh, all right.
No,
I agree.
I'm gonna invite her in. She can help me pack his stuff and head out.
And
Mhm.
I agree. It's
What's your answer, Vita?
Same as yours.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna invite her in. Grab your man stuff now. Grab your man stuff and take him with. So was that B and C? Was that A and B?
so since we both agree that basically we would do B, I would
Yeah.
say what she said. Vita would say what she said. And remember, everyone gets 36 tokens. So I meant 36 charms. So I would give you a charm because I said what she said. Vita would give you a charm. So that far, you already have 2 charms. And then if there's another woman playing and she agrees and say what she said, you have 3 charms already. And then the next person. So
Oh, that's
the
fun. I
person that
like
gets the
that
most
one.
what she said, yeah, the person that gets the most what she said has the fullest charm bracelet. So I just did like I always do one for a demo. That's like just a charm on it.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. So you collect the charms. Okay, okay.
Yeah, you collect the
Oh,
charms
that
and
is a
then
good icebreaker game. I like that one.
yeah.
But I was ready. I was ready for that one though, because I'm like, now I didn't even have to think on that one. I already knew. Hey guys, we got 470 people up in this room. Come on now, share this video.
Come
All
on, we got
right,
some good content on here.
that's some good
Yeah.
content. We almost up to
Well,
500. Let me
especially,
see. Yep,
hey,
we're
if you
getting up
know, like
there.
I know, this sounds
Okay,
like a
and
good
you got to
game. I
get
want
this
to play.
game. You got to get this game. This is
Yeah,
we hit 500. All right.
yeah.
Woo! All right. So you have a podcast. Do you have one podcast or two?
So I have the show What She Said that comes on redmediaradio.com. It comes on every Saturday at 7 p.m. And then it's also a podcast. So it's the same show, but we put it on YouTube as a podcast. So if you're a loyal or faithful listener, you get to actually see also. And then there are some people that they're just visual, so they're just watching the podcast, waiting for Thursdays when it goes up, and they tune in.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's like the context of what she said? Like, what do you discuss on that? I know it's like, is it like the same thing, situations for women is what you discuss on there, or
it is, but it's not. It's the same format: men,
okay.
women, and children. But it's no like charms, and there is only one topic. So I pick a topic. For instance, a topic may be, I should have told you so, or I could have told you so. And we'll talk about situations where we could have said, I told you so to the men. And then we go to the next segment. Then we talk about the women or the children, and then vice versa. And I have guest co-hosts come on. So I'm trying to cover 2 different areas of women's lives. One, just being a woman, and 2, being a woman and an entrepreneur, or a woman and an influencer, or whatever it is you do. So we're coming on, we're discussing the topic, but I'm also interviewing them as we discuss the topic. So when I do like pre-interviews, or when I meet them, I get a feel for what it is that they do. And then I pick the topic based on their area of expertise. So it's almost still like an icebreaker. It's not like that tension of just straight interview. We're talking, we're having girl talk, right. We're talking about a topic, and I'm also letting the audience know what it is that you do and how they can find you.
So would you say it's more like you do a little, I would say, personal coaching too? Is that safe to say that?
Not really.
No?
Not really.
Not personal coaching, but really someone for women to talk to. Like when they have relationship problems and issues.
Yeah, sometimes the conversations do go there.
Yeah.
I like to look at myself more as a listening ear.
Okay.
I'm not really. I've learned my lesson giving advice. Let's just put it that
way. Okay. All right. Okay.
So you mentioned that you help. You talk about the entrepreneurship with women. Can you give us some tips? Like, do you have like 10 tips that you can share for women that want to become entrepreneurs like yourself?
The first thing I would say is do what you love and love what you do. If you really love doing it, then, and you want to be an entrepreneur, then do what you love. Don't do what is the hype, or don't do what someone else is telling you. Oh, I think that you need to stay right there. I think you're good at this. If it's something that you really love doing, then go ahead and do it.
Right, because sometimes women, or not women, men, everybody, they'll find out, somebody will say, this is what's hot. You should get into this business, and they just jump into it, and it's not necessarily something they love. And I think that's where a lot of people fail at. They're not doing what they love. Like, if your heart's not in it, you're not going to thrive, right?
Yep, exactly. Okay. Exactly. You said 10?
Yeah, if you got 10.
Okay. I would also say, be honest with yourself. That makes the journey so much easier. Like the good, the bad, the ugly. For me, I had to, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur for a very long time. Like every job I had, it just wasn't the job. It wasn't the job for me. Like it didn't matter. It could be the best job in the world. Like for me, it just wasn't. Something just didn't sit right with me. Building someone else's dream, especially when I have my own. Yeah. If I didn't have my own, it would be one thing, but it's like I felt like work was such a waste of time. Now I'm home and I got to deal with the children. I can't even work on what I want to work on. So I had to be honest with myself, honest with personality flaws, and something I always tell people: we all have traits that we do not have to keep. We don't have to feel like, oh, that's just me, because just imagine if you do take that leap and become an entrepreneur and you really become something big. You don't want to be the person that no one wants to do business with, all because of a trait that is really not doing anything for you. So just replace it with something positive. And if not, just let it go and keep moving forward and focus on, your business and your growth.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Tip number 3.
Prove yourself to yourself. Nobody else really matters, and not in a
There you
selfish
go.
way. Not in a selfish way. Something that I always do with my products is I don't rush. I will not rush the process. I'll put a teaser up. When the idea comes to my head, I may say, "Hey, Anaj Health and Beauty is working on this," but I'm not going to feel that pressure for someone else to say, "Oh, see, she was lying. She's not really working on it." No, I'm working on it, but I want it to be right. I'm testing it out. Sometimes it may take 3-4 months for me to see the results myself before I can put it on the market. So,
Ladies,
yeah.
I hope you guys are writing this stuff down. Let's go. We're on tip number 4, I think.
Uh-huh. If an idea comes to your mind, just begin working on it.
That's right.
Don't tell yourself, "Oh, that would have been real good," because you'll find yourself 10 years from now, somebody, and that happened to me. I had this idea, and my fiance showed me. I said, "I had that idea." He said, "Well, you didn't work on it, so
Yep.
doesn't mean anything."
That's a good one right there. Yep. Tip number 5. I know I
Something
think I'm making you run it down.
no, you're fine. Something that we hear all the time: consistency really is key.
Yep.
Like, we see it all of the time, but it really. I used to think, like, I'm doing this, I'm sitting here playing around in these products, I'm wasting my money, nobody's buying it, but consistency really is the key. It really is.
Yep. All right. Tip number 6.
Operate from your core being, not what you think people want to see, not what you think someone wants to hear, but from who you are. Like, really know yourself and operate from that person.
Absolutely. I totally agree. All right. Next tip.
7.
Number 7.
Set boundaries, not only for others, because we always hear that boundaries, but set them for yourself also.
That's a good tip there.
Yeah. Set them for yourself.
For yourself.
Don't,
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
8 is something I strongly believe in. Always move with integrity. Always.
Yeah.
No matter what's thrown your way, no matter who said what, no matter who comes back don't. That the pettiness is not for business. It's just not.
It's not.
And and once you get it, and once you realize, I mean, I'm fortunate to say I was never petty. Like, my siblings will tell you, like, I will always say petty is like my pet peeve. I feel like it's a waste of energy, it's a waste of time. But if you can just master integrity in your personal life, then your business is like, it's just not rocket science at all. Things, again, will go a lot smoother because you're focusing on your business. You're focusing on the growth of your business. You find yourself really caring about your customers. They're not just a number. It's not just money. Whatever product you have, whatever service, you really want people to get that value and get that feeling that, just like when we go on Amazon. When I go on Amazon and my package comes and it's exactly what the review said, it's like, wow, I can't wait. I'm going back to search my orders and I need that product again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Are we up to 10 yet?
9.
I think you're on 9.
Oh, because I got a question I want to answer. That's why.
Okay.
Are we at 10? Are we at 9?
No,
okay,
she's
we're
at
at
9.
9.
She's
okay.
on number 9.
Okay,
ask your question before she do 9. Go get your question in, girl.
Okay, what I would like to know is what is okay.
But first you'll have to unlock your device.
My phone is crazy.
All right, let her do tip number 9.
Okay, go ahead, do 9,
Okay.
and then I'll get my question together while you're doing that.
Okay. Number 9 is ego is not your friend ever, especially not in business.
That's right.
You can literally lose a sale because someone spoke to you in a tone and you're like, well, they don't know who I am. Forget this business, I don't need their money. But then even if you feel like that about them, and even if they're going to run their mouth and tell other people, and
that's right,
the word is going to spread super fast. So ego is just,
no place for that in business.
There's no place in business.
That's right. Okay. And then tip number 10.
But Tim, keep business and personal feelings far away from one another.
That's
You
right.
you are your brand and represent it well.
That is a good, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, take us back to when you first started your business. What were some of the obstacles that you ran into?
Let's see. Well, one, I'm a mother, so the children, my daughters wanting to play. That's actually where I got the name from because they were always in my face when I was doing it, and I didn't have a name yet. And their names are Iman, Naomi, Olivia, and Gia. And I have a
Okay.
baby now, but at the time it was them, and I'm like, wait a minute, your names synchronize, like the vowels and the consonants are in a place where it could be a name if I wanted it to be a name. So that's where I got Inaj. And ironically, the first initial in each name is the sequence of their ages also. So the I is actually the oldest, the J is the youngest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
that
how
was
you
like
came up with the
one huge
name.
hurdle.
Yeah.
Um, the consistency when I'm making the products. At first, my one of my first lipsticks was like very lumpy. It looked good, but I had
Hmm.
to get that smooth consistency. Like I can't, I kept telling myself I can't sell. I don't even want to give this to family as a sample. I don't want to represent a Naj like that. I'm representing the brand now, so it has to be something that if they saw it in the store, they would want to pick it up. They wouldn't
Hmm.
go to the cashier and say, "Oh, can I get half off? This lipstick is kind of lumpy, but I really want it. I like the color, but because that's what stores do, they'll give you a discount." And I'm thinking, my brand isn't. I'm not out here to sell damaged items, for a discount. I'm trying
Hmm.
to represent a brand. Um, Another hurdle was, I think the same hurdle that a lot of entrepreneurs have is support. Of course, now is not a hurdle because as you mature and you really become your brand, support, you're not worried about personal support from
Hmm.
people that you feel bad even if they purchase something from you.
Right.
Hmm.
So
So speaking of brand, how did you get your brand out there?
um just talking about it. My
Hmm.
fiance, we used to do Facebook Live motivation and inspiration,
Okay.
and he would tell me because naturally I'm kind of a introverted type of person. I'm like half and half, but we would get them to the live that you didn't mention your brand at all. You just didn't mention it, and he'd always say, "How are people going to know what you're doing if you never talk
Hmm.
about it?"
Absolutely.
So
Okay. So now do you do a lot more networking and
yeah,
how do you do like what do they call them, like conventions where you bring your product around other people so they can
mhm.
see more of your product? And do you have a website? Did we get a website for where her makeup can be found at?
I use my Facebook business page.
Okay,
I use
okay,
my Facebook business page. I did
okay,
have a website, but when things started to pick up, we
okay,
started cutting. We're like, okay, well, we can just use the Facebook business page. It's pretty
okay,
much, you're driving traffic, you're driving traffic. It doesn't
okay,
really,
Mhm.
so
okay.
Todd
yeah.
Garrett in the comments says, "What is the most favorite makeup that you made in your beginning years? What was like your favorite product?"
My favorite thing to make was the mascara.
The
And I don't
mascara.
know if it was because it was the first thing or, it just is close to my heart because that's literally the first thing that I thought of making. So, and it's just like, I don't know, it kind of amazes me because, lipstick, lip gloss, we all, lip gloss is like super easy
Hmm.
to make. The lipstick, but the mascara, it really took some work.
Hmm.
It took a lot of work. Like it was a lot of days I would make a whole batch and then I put it on and it's like by the time when I do my eyelids, I have black eyes because
Okay.
the mascara wasn't, so I had to really perfect it.
Oh, okay.
Someone was asking in the comments, and I think that you had mentioned that all of your products, that was Scott Hamilton, are all of your products are natural. Yes, all of her products are natural.
Yeah.
So there's no chemicals. It's very safe, safe for your skin, safe for your health. Um, And someone wanted to compliment you as a mother and entrepreneur. You are handling everything well. So
Hmm.
congrats
Thank
to
you.
that. Um, all
Congratulations.
of her links are below. We have them in the comments. And how do they hear your radio station?
They go to redmediaradio.com,
Okay.
and then from there you'll see the little side arrow, and you just hit play.
Okay.
Okay.
Just click it. Yep. Or you can also download the app.
Okay.
And if they want to purchase the game, do they go to your Facebook page or how do
Yep.
they purchase the game?
Yep. The Facebook page.
Okay.
The Facebook
Okay.
page. I literally just sold out because I get the distributor. The only thing that I don't make with the game is the cards. I go to a distributor and
Oh,
they, print them up. So as I get orders, I'll put a new order in, and then it takes them about 10 days to 2 weeks to get the cards to me.
okay. So she's
Okay.
on back order for the game. So
Yep.
make sure you place your orders with her because we know Christmas is right around the
That's right.
corner. And so I think these would be even the natural products. These are good stocking stuffers.
Mm-hmm.
So she's on back order. So you want to go to her Facebook page. Her links are all below. And you want to get these now so that you have them in time for because we're almost at the end of October. So you guys need to
Hmm.
go ahead and try to make your orders now because this stuff is on back order. You want to make sure you get this stuff before the 25th.
Yep.
Um, so make sure that you get all of your products in now, and they might even want to start ordering for Valentine's Day then, because
Yeah.
if these things are in high demand, so we want you guys to go ahead and contact, get on the link is in there. Oh, we got 1,000 in the room, okay, and make sure that you contact her on the link for Facebook and place your orders now because you want to make sure you have this in time for the holidays. So we want to thank you so much for joining us today. And I'm
You're
telling you, it was
welcome.
very
Thank you.
informational, the 10 tips and everything that you shared. And make sure that you follow Miss Latif Whitaker on all her links and
Yep.
make sure you join in on her radio program. When is your program on?
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on redmediaradio.com every Saturday.
Every Saturday. So, you about to go on now in a
Yeah.
minute. Oh, okay. I'm gonna definitely be tuning in. So we gotta get ready to tune in. So as soon as we close out, y'all prepare to tune in because she getting ready to go on live.
That's right. Go on over there.
All right, so we're gonna let you go so you can get ready for your radio program. So until next time, thank you for joining us. Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.